Tyreek Hill's confidence statement before the season began may turn out to be incredibly accurate. During an episode of his podcast titled "It Needed to Be Said," the Dolphins standout wide receiver boldly declared that he would surpass 2,000 receiving yards this year. And based on his performance in the first 6 games of the season, it seems highly likely that he could achieve this impressive milestone. Hill turned in another 100-yard game on Sunday against the Panthers, grabbing 6 passes for 163 yards and a touchdown. Through 6 games, Hill has pulled in 40 catches on 9 targets for 814 yards and 6 touchdowns, averaging a ridiculous 19.4 yards per catch. According to ESPN.com, Hill is on pace for 119 catches on 167 targets for 2,306 yards and 17 touchdowns. It won't be as easy for Hill to turn in the same eye-popping numbers moving forward. Games against the Broncos, Giants, and Panthers' vulnerable defenses surely help. The schedule tightens up with the Eagles and Chiefs coming up in the next 3 weeks with a return matchup with the Patriots, who held Hill to a season-low 40 yards in Week 2. Sandwiched in between, however, Hill still has the ability to break off a long one against any defense at any time. 17 receiving touchdowns has been reached a number of times throughout NFL history, with Randy Moss establishing the current NFL record with a ridiculous 23 touchdown catches in 2007. Hill also reached 119 catches last year, good for 18th on the all-time list for catches in a season. However, no one has ever reached 2,000 receiving yards. Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson has the most ever with 1960 for yards in 2012. Cooper Kupp also came close 2 years ago with 1947 yards. With an extra game on the schedule, the NFL evolving to more of a passing league than it used to be, and teams surely looking to implement some of the play designs that Mike McDaniel has implemented so successfully the last 2 years. Someone will undoubtedly reach 2,000 receiving yards one day. Several players will. Records are made to be broken, after all. Miami fans might be watching one of the most incredible players in the league on the path to do it first right now. In conclusion, Tyreek Hill of the Miami Dolphins is currently on pace to reach 2,000 receiving yards this season. With his impressive performance in the first 6 games, Hill has shown that he has the potential to achieve this milestone. However, he will face tougher opponents in the coming weeks, which may make it more challenging for him to maintain his current pace. Nevertheless, Hill's skill and ability to make big plays against any defense make it possible for him to continue his success. While 17 receiving touchdowns have been reached before, no player has ever reached 2,000 receiving yards in a single season. If Hill continues his exceptional performance, he may become the first player to achieve this feat.